What's up everybody, my name is Matt Coda. I'm a full-time videographer and time-lapse photographer based here in Charleston, South Carolina. If you're watching this video, you probably just saw my time-lapse and hyperlapse film, A Day in Charleston. This video is going to be a little about me, the creator, and a little bit about the behind the scenes of what went into making that film. So who am I? I'm 25 years old. I've lived in Charleston for about 8 years. I play a lot of soccer. I'm a College of Charleston graduate. I started my own video production company about 2 years ago. It's called Vive Media. And in my free time, I love to travel. All right, so let's start talking about A Day in Charleston. This is a project I've been working on for over a year at this point. I first started shooting time lapses about 2 years ago, and I was immediately drawn to them because they're hard. A lot of people won't spend the time. They're really time consuming. And so there are a lot of people who do photography, a lot of people who do videography, but there aren't that many people who really specialize in time lapses because they're so time consuming. So I really saw it as something cool and a niche that could be my own, and I also enjoyed them. You're out there in nature a lot and just experiencing cool places, getting to explore. The oldest time lapse that's included in the video is one I shot on January 16th, 2016. It's one of the stars out on Folly Beach, and I'll show you that right now. I remember that night really well because after the time-lapse finished, looking at the raw photos, I was just in awe of how the stars move in the night sky. And I feel like that was the point where I was like, let's do something bigger than just a bunch of different time-lapses. Shortly after that, I started doing hyperlapses, and those took it even a step further. They're even a step harder and more time-consuming than time-lapses. Even fewer people do them. A lot of people don't even know what a hyperlapse is. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how I shoot those later, but I thought those were so cool the first time I saw them. I had no idea how they were done, and so I found out and got obsessed with those as well. So some quick stats about the video. Since I've started filming time lapses for A Day in Charleston, I've shot over a terabyte of photos. That equals about to like 50,000 plus photos all in all that I had to post-process and shoot and edit. And I shot the whole thing on the Panasonic GH5 and the Panasonic GH4, and I used only Lumix lenses for it. Usually the lens I was shooting on was the Lumix 12-35. That's kind of my go-to lens. There's a couple in there that are shot with the Lumix 35-100 and the Lumix 8-18. There's one hyperlapse in the video that's shot on a Sony a7S II. Comment down below if you can figure out which one it is. I really do like the Panasonic more though. It's got a really great internal built-in intervalometer for time lapses, and for hyperlapses, it's got a great gauge for if it's tilted or not, and that's really good for hyperlapses because you want everything to be really straight and very similar in every photo. Back here in my studio, I want to give a really quick shout out to my graphic artist Matt Guile. He did some incredible work on this shot to get the people's names out of it. That was like one imperfection that I just wanted to have out, and he did such a great job of getting that out. So big thank you to him, and a big thank you to everyone who watched the video, period. If you're from Charleston and you shared around to your friends, I love you. If you gave it a like, I love you. I really appreciate it. I want to do more of these, and having your support is so important for me to be able to do that. So thank you. This is Matt Coda signing off.